This is Almost Gone, The Au Pair, Book 1, written by Blake Pierce, narrated by Katie Silverthorne. Chapter 1. 23-year-old Cassie Vale sat perched on one of the two plastic chairs in the waiting room of the au pair agency, staring at the posters and maps on the opposite wall. Right above the tacky Maureen's European Au Pairs logo was a poster of the Eiffel Tower and another of the Brandenburg Gate, a coffee shop in a cobbled courtyard, a picturesque village overlooking an azure sea, scenes to dream about, places she longed to be. The agency office was cramped and suffocating. The air conditioner rattled uselessly, not a breath of air coming from the vents. Cassie reached up and discreetly wiped a drop of sweat running down her cheek. She didn't know how much longer she could stand it. The office door suddenly opened and she jumped, grabbing the file of documents on the other chair, but her heart fell to see that it was just another interviewee coming out. This one a tall, slender blonde exuding all the confidence that Cassie wished she had. She was smiling in satisfaction, holding a sheaf of official-looking forms, and she barely glanced at Cassie as she passed. Cassie's stomach clenched. She looked down at her documents, wondering if she would also be successful, or if she'd leave disappointed and shamed. She knew her experience was pitifully inadequate, and she had no proper qualifications in childcare. She'd been turned down by the cruise ship agency she'd approached the previous week. They'd said that without experience they couldn't even put her on their books. If it was the same here, she wouldn't stand a chance. "Cassandra Vale, I'm Maureen, please come in." Cassie looked up. A dark-suited, grey-haired woman stood waiting in the doorway. Clearly she was the owner. Cassie scrambled to her feet, her carefully organised papers spilling out of the file. Scraping them together, her face ablaze, she hurried into the interview room. As Maureen paged through them with a frown, Cassie started picking at her cuticles with her fingernails before lacing her hands together, the only way to stop herself from this nervous habit. She tried deep breathing to calm herself, told herself that this woman's decision wouldn't be her only ticket out of here. There were other ways to escape and make a fresh start. But right now, this felt like the only one left. The cruise ship company had given her a flat no. Teaching English, her other idea, was impossible without the correct qualifications, and obtaining them was too expensive. She'd need to save for another year to have a hope of getting started, and right now, she didn't have the luxury of time. Last week, that choice had been ripped away from her. "So, Cassandra, you grew up in Millville, New Jersey. Did your family still live there?" Maureen finally asked. "Please, call me Cass."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?